Good morning and welcome to Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground, home of cricket in Hong Kong, for the 2024 East Asia Cup.
早晨，歡迎嚟到天光道遊樂場，呢度係2024年東亞杯板球比賽嘅主場。
Three of East Asia's top cricket teams, Hong Kong, China, Japan and China, come together for 4 days of exciting T20 international action.
我哋會有3隊東亞頂級嘅板球隊伍，由中國香港、中國同日本會喺呢度進行連續4日非常之激動人心嘅 T20 國際比賽。
Day 2 saw records tumble at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. In the morning game between Japan and China, Japanese openers Kendall Katawaki Fleming and Lachlan Yamamoto Lake compiled the highest ever opening partnership in a T20 international of 258.
咁第二日喺呢度天光道遊樂場嘅比賽，我哋創下咗一個新嘅紀錄啦！喺日本對戰中國嘅上晝比賽入邊，由日本嘅開局組合我哋嘅 Opening Batsman 創下咗 T20 國際比賽有史以嚟最高嘅開局組合紀錄，達到咗258分。
In the afternoon's marquee match between Hong Kong, China and Japan, Japan restricted Hong Kong to 155, bowling the home side out within 20 overs. On the back of Ravi Chandran's 5-wicket haul, the first 5 for T20 internationals played at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground here in Hong Kong.
喺晏晝嘅焦點比賽入邊，中國香港對戰日本隊，咁日本隊限制咗中國香港隊嘅得分為155分啊！喺20個回合入邊，可以將主場嘅隊伍全部擊出。咁呢一個係 Ravi Chandran 喺香港天光道遊樂場嘅場地入邊打嘅第一場 T20I 比賽，獲得咗5個擊球員嘅出局，創造咗呢個新嘅紀錄。
Today, the final day of the round-robin series before tomorrow's final sees home team Hong Kong take on their mainland counterparts, China. China go into the game scoring their second highest ever T20 score against Japan on Thursday.
今日係循環賽嘅最後一日，聽日將會進行決賽啦。主場隊中國香港將會迎戰中國嘅大陸隊，而中國隊喺星期四對戰日本嘅比賽入邊獲得咗佢哋有史以嚟第2高嘅 T20 比賽。
The afternoon match will decide who plays Hong Kong China in Saturday's final, with Japan taking on China. The records tumbled in their first match-up, so stay tuned this afternoon as well.
下晝嘅比賽將會決定邊個喺星期六嘅決賽入邊對戰中國香港隊，而日本隊即將會對戰中國隊啦。咁佢哋第一次嘅交鋒入邊創下咗紀錄，所以今日嘅晏晝嘅比賽都要繼續關注佢哋。
But it's time for Game 5 of the 2024 East Asia Cup. Hong Kong, China playing China. Play set to get underway at 9 a.m. But before that, it's time to head out to the middle for the toss with Jay Dancing Honey.
而家係2024年東亞杯嘅第5場比賽，中國香港對戰中國隊。比賽將會喺上晝9點鐘開始。而家係時候轉去球場嘅中間進行拋硬幣嘅儀式，由 Jay Dancing Honey 主持。
Oh, you're too good, Z. Yeah. Oh. See? Come on, move. Hey, move.
Now, Josan, and good morning. Welcome to day 3 of the Men's East Asia Cup. It's the hosts, Hong Kong, taking on China today. Both the captains, as well as reserve umpire Hemant and match manager Kiani Hasnain, are ready for the toss. Nazakat, I believe you've got the coin. Heads is the call. China batting first, feeling good?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Best of luck today. You improved so much with the bat yesterday. Xie xie. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nazakat, great to have China here as well. They get a chance to improve against higher ranked opposition.
Yes, obviously, you know, for them it's a very good experience as well to come here and play some cricket. And you know, China, you know, the cricket will grow in China as well. So yeah, I think it's a very good opportunity for them to play some cricket here.
And speaking of opportunities, we have Jason into this 11 today.
Yes, you know, Jason Lowe, you know, I've played a lot of junior cricket with him. He's a very good, very hard hitter of the ball. And, you know, in domestic cricket, he's been performing really well. So, you know, he deserved this play today.
And happy with the decision to be bowling first?
Yeah, we would like to bat first as well. But, you know, it's toss, like I've lost it. So, you know, we're going to make sure that we're going to bowl well and we're going to take them seriously. And, you know, it's cricket, you know, anything can happen.
Yeah, congratulations on, I think, 2 of 3 wins so far in this tournament. Congratulations and best of luck today as well.
Thank you.
So there you have it. China have won the toss and will be batting first. But let's take a look at this surface. I want to bring your attention to that little area over there, outside the left-handers off stump from this end. And expect China to maybe use the left arm spinner, pitching it into that rough and making it a little bit difficult for left-handers such as Anshi Rath, assuming he's playing, and Yasim Murtaza as well. But other than that, it's a nice even covering of grass. I don't notice too many demons in this wicket. So yeah, I think once again we're going to see a lot of runs here at the Tin Kwong Road Recreation Ground. Back to you, Aaron.
Cricket is really perhaps almost the most inclusive sport that I know. It engenders team spirit. It gives anybody who plays cricket some real ammunition for the future.
Well, I've played cricket for Hong Kong for a long time, and when we win matches and we win big tournaments, you know, we feel very excitement, and you know, and especially when coming here and spending some time with them, you know, putting some smile on their faces, having them enjoy this game, feel very, very good.
好開心今次中國香港板球可以同 Sensational Foundation 一齊合作舉辦今次呢個無障礙板球體驗日。希望透過今次呢個活動咧，可以俾唔同需要嘅人士都接觸到板球呢個運動。今次呢個活動有嚟自唔同界別嘅人士參與啦，年齡由9歲至到64歲都有嘅，證明板球呢個運動係唔同年齡層啦、唔同人士咧都可以參與嘅。
People of different ages, people of different cultures, people from different backgrounds can come together and play this game. I mean, today's event was sensational. Shows not only people getting together, but also people having fun together, learning from each other, and ultimately respecting each other.
我打咗 cricket 3至4年啦都，我覺得 cricket 好好玩，好有趣，我覺得好開心啊！我哋嗰隊夠團結，所以先至可以打到入嚟 final。
其實佢真係最開初就係好似一嚿薯仔咁啊，打 U11係啦，咁嗰陣時候就真係煲又麻麻地啊 ，bat 又麻麻地咁樣，但係跟住後尾就見到佢越嚟越有興趣，因為其實我覺得係好有 team spirit 啊，成班係啦，咁跟住就會慢慢有興趣去鑽研多啲，即係點樣可以煲得好啲啊咁樣樣。
當然梗係開心啦，4年啦，入到去真係好開心，入到決賽真係。就算今次攞到第2，佢哋已經好叻㗎啦，真係好叻。
其實做 scholar 嗰度咧，就因為其實我想知道佢做緊啲咩嘢，咁所以我就會開始睇多啲，咁啊學多啲。咁我覺得即係我一定要參與其中，咁我先至會知道佢發生緊咩事。
即係大家嗰種知道規例啊，知道有個 team spirit，肯去追，肯去撲，肯去大家跟住戰術去做。咁我覺得係嗰個。即係我影得嚟都覺得好激動嘅，其實咁啊，即係去到今日雖然係輸咗，但係唔緊要。我覺得係即使係教練啊，或者係個隊員，我覺得係全部係真係一齊嘅。even 我哋即係我哋兩公婆咁都係即係都係一齊參與其中，都好光榮嘅，覺得係。
I ran in and then. Okay, 6 now. बहुत जल्दी आगे भागा। आया नहीं लगता है जुएल पे नहीं आज। थका हुआ है भाई। जुएल भी थका हुआ है। सही सीखा। अभी आने लगे सारे छक्के हैं। हाँ। शिके। हाँ जी। कल वाले दो ना जैसे कल दिए थे। ये लो फिर। छोटे हुए जा रहे हैं। ये पकड़ा था ना बोल के किया मैंने यार टाइम पूरा किया था क्या ओए कम ऑन यार ये भी कैच था तेरे लिए तो इजी है एंड हैट्रिक 6 राम सी जंप एवरी मार्क 6 बहुत ऊपर थैंक यू भाई बहुत ऊपर बच्चे हाँ ओए नहीं आती इधर किधर माइक लगा गालियां तो कोई नहीं दे रहा ये हेलो आइए आवाज 5 balls I need 1 6 ठीक है easy okay 4 जल्दी में लगी 6 on आ गया अरे यार 3 एक छिक्का चाहिए मुझे लास्ट वन आई विन एक और आ जाओ
ज्यादा एक और आगे
एक ही किया अच्छा हाँ
Good morning and welcome to Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground, home of cricket in Hong Kong for the 2024 East Asia Cup. Aaron Bush with you, and it's day 3, game 5. It's China versus Hong Kong. China, and you can see the Hong Kong side over there getting ready to go out to bowl because China has won the toss and elected to bat. And a debutant in the team today for Hong Kong China. It is Jason Loy receiving his cap from the captain Nazakat Khan. See him out in the middle later. I believe he might even be opening the batting today. Plays and is captain of the CHK Dragons team here domestically in Hong Kong. And that is an ethnic Chinese team playing in the Sunday Elite Division 2. And he's the captain, and he's got the nod into the main side today for Hong Kong China. It's great to see Jason getting his cap. And if you want to hear more about Jason's story and how he came to be now in the Hong Kong China side, I sat down with him and did an interview for the 8 for 52 podcast. You can find that on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I can't remember which episode it is. It's the one called The One with Jason Loy, so it's pretty easy to find. They'll be out in the field in roughly 9 minutes' time. As we said, China won the toss. They've elected to bat, so we're very likely going to see the captain, Wei Guolei, come out to bat, and the keeper, Huang. They've been opening pair so far in the East Asia Cup. Might have a look at the sides, who's playing today, because it's been some changes to the Hong Kong side, rotating again. Pull that up, and there it is for Hong Kong China. The captain's still in, Nazakat Khan. Arjun Rath listed. I'm not sure he's coming out today. Bubba Hyatt, Jamie Atkinson is in the side, but I do believe Zishan Ali will have the gloves on today. I'll get the team list here and I'll read it off that. Yes, Nazakat Khan is playing, Bubba Hyatt is playing, Anjuman Rath is sub today. Jamie Atkinson will be out there with the bat, but not with the gloves on. Atiq Iqbal back in, continues in the side after a great effort yesterday against Japan. Coming in, Harun Ashad. Azaz Khan is playing today. Ehsan Khan. We'll see Mohammad Gazumpha for the first time for Hong Kong China in this tournament. Get the spin going. Anas Khan also, the left armour, playing. Zishan Ali will have the gloves on, and the debutant, Jason Loy. Joining me in commentary, Jay Dancing Hani. Jay, you've got the China side there. You can go and check them out. You're out in the middle having a chat to the captain.
Yeah, for China, we've got Tian Le Zhao, Zhuang Zhelin, Tian Sen-chun, one of the bowlers of the tournament so far. We've got Chen Zhuoyu, Zhou Qiu, Ma Qiansheng, Zhong Yutao, Luo Shilin, the skipper, Wei Guolei, Zheng Shenzhan, and rounding off that 11, it's Huang Junjie.
Were you out the toss today, Jay? Were you surprised China elected to bat first?
A little bit. Conventional thinking would dictate that they bowl first and just get as many overs as possible under their belt. But I think for China as well, it gives them an opportunity to bat with a blank slate. There's no imposing target in front of them. There isn't that looming threat of a huge convincing loss. So I think that blank slate approach might actually work for the Chinese, in theory.
I like it, and there's a couple of reasons why I like it. They yesterday put on their equal second highest score in T20Is against Japan, so their batting's going up and up, so good test for them. But they also have back-to-back games today, so they've got to play this morning game against Hong Kong China, then at 2 p.m. back up and play against Japan. That's a long day. We saw with Japan, some fatigue. The captain from Japan, Kendall, with the ice pack on his knee at the end of the game because he batted twice. So maybe it's a strategy as well to preserve the team, because it's exactly the same team, in fact, as yesterday. So and we'll see them go out and have a bat, and we'll see what happens in this first game of day 3.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how China fare. And of course, as usual, a lot of their hopes will rest on the shoulders of their captain, Wei Guolei. Anytime he gets going, there's a higher chance of China posting a nice little total. They equaled their second highest T20I team total yesterday. So good news for them. They're making a bit of progress here, China, and the more games they play, the better they're going to get. So I'm glad to see them out here. And that first game as well, they were brilliant in the field, throwing themselves around.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with the captain for China in this tournament. He's led by example and led with the bat as well. So he'll be coming out to bat shortly. We're now 5 minutes away from game time. We should see the umpires shortly. We've always started early these games for East Asia Cup, so no more than 5 minutes time until game time. You can see the Hong Kong China team on screen. Anas Khan, Zaz Khan, there's Gaz. We'll see him for the first time, hopefully with the ball in hand today. Bubba Hyatt, Haroon Ashard back into the side as well. There's Anch, he's the sub, having a chat to Haroon. Jamie Atkinson with the floppy hat on. Trying to see where the debutant is. Is he off camera? Is he hiding?
No, he's right there.
There he is.
Right in front of Azaz.
Number 8. Getting his debutant today, Jason Loy, the captain of CHK Dragons. The China squad in behind, we see them when they come out to field. Lots of cheering, a big fight like the Japanese team as well. Big huddle. They'll be looking to try to get their best or second best highest score in T20, I'm sure, today. Yesterday, speaking of records, that was a big day of cricket yesterday. The highest ever opening partnership in a T20 international ever anywhere in the world for Japan.
Yeah, absolutely insane that from Kendall Katawaki Fleming and Loki Yamamoto Lake. We're going to see them in action later today. But it's Hong Kong China, the team on your frame right now, who've been dominant so far at the Men's East Asia Cup. See the umpires now walking out to the middle. Shelton De Cruz and Shiroy Vacha. Nice to see Shiroy making an appearance as an official. The two standing umpires walking out. Yeah, you're right. There's a chance we might start around 30 seconds, a minute earlier than usual. And Hong Kong China now walking out as well. Yeah, you called it, Aaron. It's going to be Zishan behind the sticks today. It's nice to see China. Apologies, Hong Kong China. Just mixing it up behind the stumps. Jamie was fantastic, though, with the gloves.
Yep, great stumping yesterday, and it's really good for Hong Kong China to have that level of keepers. You can just rotate between the two, and it's not just those two. There's Adikorawara, Shahid Wasif also, so there's a good list of keepers here in Hong Kong, and for the East Asia Cup, rotating between Jamie Atkinson and Zishan Ali.
They're both good, both pretty good. Seen Zishan Ali in the last few seasons. Some very acrobatic catches, acrobatic takes. He saves runs behind the stumps as well. Look, if you're China, it's all about those mini targets. Can you maybe just get a couple of boundaries away in the power play? Don't lose too many wickets. Even if you're somewhere around 20, 21 for no loss after 6, you've got that platform to go big in the final 2/3 of the innings. So I think it's about just the little small targets here for China. Just get through these first 3-4 overs, try not to lose a wicket. And that's when the opposition will start making a few errors. Who knows, you might get extras down the leg side as well as pressure builds on the opposition. Yeah, it's about doing the basics right. I think one thing I want to see from China as well with their batters, when the ball is bowled full, just getting their foot to the pitch of the ball. We haven't seen enough of that so far at the East Asia Cup from China. Nonetheless, it looks like Haroon Arshad will be opening things up here from the Argyle Street end.
China sticking with their two opening batters, the captain, Wei Guo Lei, and the keeper, Huang, who is on strike to Haroon Ashard. Yep, just getting close to the 9 AM start time. And we're ready to go. Umpire Vasha ready to wave Haroon Ashard through. There goes the bell. The local school telling us it's time to start this game. Game 5 of the East Asia Cup. One slip in place. We've got a fine leg out on the ropes. And there is a deep third hiding behind the umpire on my vision.
They're just taking some time here to set their field, Hong Kong, China.
We're ready to go. Haroon Ashard to Huang Junjie. Wait, the captain's called that one off.
The wait continues. readjusting the tape on his fingers there. It's been a long home season for these Hong Kong China players. Sure, there are a couple of niggles there, a couple of achy fingers, some sore joints, some fatigued muscles. They've done well at the East Asia Cup, especially in those 2 wins over Japan. Top of the table. Here's Haroon.
Ready to restart. Haroon Ashard to Huang. Oh, angles into the body. Haroon is fast. That one might sting a little bit.
I like that bit of extra bounce. He bent the back there, did Haroon Ashard.
You were out in the middle for the toss and pitch report. New pitch today. What did you see? Anything interesting for the bowlers, or is it more a batter's pitch?
From this end, there's an even covering of grass, but from the other end, just some rough marks outside the left-hander's off stump. So I wouldn't be surprised if Gaz or Anas Khan bowls to the left-hander from the other end.
Haroon Ashard again. Fuller gets through. Does it get the edge? No, very close.
It looked like it beat the inside half of the bat there, Haroon Ashard. It's good to see as well from Arshad, because we all know he's got that natural shape away from the right-hander. But it makes you so much more dangerous if you have that delivery that comes into the right-hander as well.
Bit of cloud coming over is full this time on the pads. Umpire Vasher says no. They get the first runs on the board. Should be leg byes.
That thudded into the pads. I wonder if there was a bit of an inside edge. It wasn't the most convincing appeal from the rest of this Hong Kong China lineup.
Bring the captain on strike for China. Wei Guo Lei. He's been good with the bat. He's got the very quick Haroon Ashard steaming in from the Argyle Street end. Full again, and it's bowled him, he's left it, and it's bowled his off stump as a Yorker. He's out for a golden duck, and the first wicket falls for China.
Yeah, it's a disaster for China. They've lost their best player and their captain. This is what I was talking about as well. If you can move the ball away, but also bring it in, creates a lot of questions for the batter. Look at him, he was expecting it to swing away, wasn't he?
Did you see how much that swung? That
Beautiful.
swung in about 4 stumps. That's why he shouldered arms, thinking it's going to go through to the keeper, and it's just gone straight into the bottom of the off stump, and the captain goes for naught.
China 1 for 1 in the first over, yet to score any runs off the bat. That was beautiful, wasn't it? That's why he's been given the new ball, Haroon Ashard. That's what he can do when he gets it right, when he finds his radar.
We talk a lot about clips that go on Instagram, great catches, big sixes. I think Haroon's going to put that one into the Instagram wall. It's all coming to the crease at number 3 very early in the first over for China.
And Zhou Qiu, tough position to walk in. Just lost your captain. Only 1 run on the board. And a lot of time left in this innings. Up against a bowler who's swinging it both ways.
Ashard in, and he gets back-to-back wickets. That's gone straight through the gate. 2 in a row for Haroon Ashard, and China lose their second wicket.
Yeah, clinical stuff there from Arshad. Once again, finding that swing into the right-hander. So dangerous. I think you're going to see on this replay a bit of late swing here. Look at that, getting through his action well. Yeah, that late swing, absolutely beautiful. Perfect length as well.
Almost unplayable, that delivery from Haroon Ashad. Well, it was unplayable for Zor. He's got to go for a duck, and Haroon Ashad, with one ball left in the first over, is on a hat-trick.
He's got the ball on a string right now, does Haroon Ashad. Zhuang Zilin walking in at 4. What a tough position to walk in. We said this before as well, China, at the very least, they don't want to lose too many wickets in the power play. Yeah, well, they've already lost 2. Might just lose a third here. He's going to be on a hat-trick.
I hope he had a chat to the 2 batters that went back, because you can pretty much guarantee this ball is going to be swinging Yorker into the middle stump from Haroon Ashad. He's got 2 wickets back-to-back with that ball. Going for his hat-trick at the end of the first.
Zhuang Zilin, scores of 1 and 1 so far at the East Asia Cup. A slip in place as well. Is Haroon going to swing it in again? He's going to try and just move it away from the right-hander. I'd stick to the same strategy. That in-swinger. It's been a lethal in-swinger that's accounted for 2 Chinese batters. Here he is on a hat-trick.
Survives, gets the bat on that one as well. He'll get his first run. Bit of a bobble by the debutant Jason Loy down there at deep fine leg. But a run and a fantastic over for Hong Kong China. 1 done. China at 2 for 2.
We spoke about it earlier. It was a good decision for the Chinese to choose to bat first. Well, so far the scoreline is pretty conclusive.
Suggests no. Magic 8 Ball says no. That was a devastating over from Haroon. The whole lot of it was brilliant. But those 2 wickets, the ball moving that much this early morning. Bit of cloud cover, new pitch. And Haroon's got the ball on a string. He's got 2 for in 1 over. And Atiq Iqbal will open the bowling from the softball ground end. He had a good day yesterday as well.
One thing I will say, where China are in their cricketing journey, you don't want to shy away from a challenge, and sometimes you want to put yourself under additional pressure.
Atiq comes in. Big call of no.
It's the right call. It was the obvious call. And again, Atiq, right on the money, right from the get-go. Yeah, a bit high. He's got that extra height. But just that point I was making earlier as well. Sometimes you want to put yourself under additional pressure. They're batting first in the morning. The ball's going to hoop around.
And bat on ball this time for Zilin.
He seems like he just plants that front foot forward, doesn't he? Zhuang Zilin. I'm sure this is something that Atiq Iqbal has already noticed in these first 2 deliveries. He's bowling a good length.
He's getting the dot balls and continues, but comes forward nicely with bat on ball this time. Zilin.
I just wonder if he's an LBW candidate as well. The way he's shaping up, with a ball that swings in, he's going to have to play around his front pad.
Full toss, slower ball. He's going for the Yorker, slower ball out of the back of the hand, but just a little full from Atiq, but another dot.
Again, you can see he was thinking about working it away on the leg side. There, Zhuang Zilin. Yeah, I think definitely a strong LBW candidate.
Oh, leading edge. That's going to be picked up. Oh, a bobble in the field. That wasn't fault of the fielder there, is it? First runs off Atiq's bowling with the ball remaining in the second.
Yet to get off the mark here, Huang Junjie. It's opened in all games, both games rather, for China so far.
Driven nicely. Thoughts of a single, but not there. Jason does the fielding again. 1 run off the second. China 3 for 2. Teak Iqbal yesterday against Japan, 3.5 overs, 2 for 10. The best econ of any bowler out there, and he does it again with just the single in his first over.
Yeah, it looks like Haroon's coming in to continue here from the Argyle Street end. If I was Haroon, I would just keep going for that in-swinger, because he's getting that late swing as well. Especially if you're new at the crease, it's very hard to contend with that. It happens with the in-swing as well, as he brings a few more dismissals into play. He brings that bold and LBW into play.
Here he is, Haroon Ashad. Wrapped on the pads, that's an appeal for LBW.
Yeah, it's been given. There you go. Belated decision there from the umpire. Once again, that in-swinger, and we called it as well. A strong LBW candidate, Zhuang Zelin. That's exactly what happened to him. They lost their third wicket now for as many runs on the board. Zelin gone for 2, China 3 for 3 after 2.1.
Just bowling unplayable deliveries. Haroon Ashad, 3 for 1 off 7 deliveries. Not only is he doing that, sometimes Haroon Ashad can struggle with getting his line right. He sprays them sometimes, down leg, get wides. These ones have just been perfect, and they're swinging so much, you'd say, okay, maybe one's going to get start on off stump and then slide down leg, but instead, he's just honing in on that off middle stump. Oh, watch a replay on this one.
You can see again, getting through his action well, that late swing right in front. Very easy decision there for Shiroy Vacha. Gets that finger up. Belated decision.
Gave it a lot of thought. In the end, the left finger went up. And they're now 3 down. Haroon, only 1 ball into his second over with 3 wickets to his name.
I think what gave it away for Vacha is he could see that leg stump. As soon as he saw it, he said, yep, you're out.
And again, a short one. Almost pokes the bat at it, but lets that one go through to the keeper for a dot.
A bit of a change up here from Arshad. I think he's going to go for his standard fast, swinging and straight strategy that's worked so well for him today.
It's 10 out at the crease. He's had a good series with the ball for China. So what he sees out here, he might like himself, but he's got to survive and get some runs on the board. It's just 14 deliveries into this game. Decides to attack, comes down and then backs back. Gets runs off the bat, he gets off the mark and off strike.
Scores of 10 and 4 so far for Huang Junjie. So 10, he's off the mark, Huang. Yeah, he's watched wickets fall from the other end, the Chinese opener. He's only faced 4 of the first 15 deliveries. Nazakat Khan, you'll be happy there at mid-on. Was happy with the fielding performance as well yesterday against Japan.
Again, a little shorter from Haroon. He's putting some into the pitch. Going for those Yorkers at the moment. Could be the setup with 2 balls remaining in his second over.
Gotta say, you know, I'm surprised. Haroon Arshad, only 24 years old. Feels like he's been around for a very, very long time. First shot to prominence at the HK T20 Blitz all the way back in 2018. And he's still going strong.
Going strong today, that's for sure. That's on the pad, no appeal. I'll get through. Another run on the board. Leg by signalled.
Again, targeting the stumps there. Yeah, too much swing on that, clearly going down leg. But again, he's getting that late swing, Haroon Arshad. And in China's defense, I think more formidable oppositions would also struggle the way Haroon Arshad has been bowling.
Those first 2 wickets struggle to think who could have played them without getting them. It's Haroon Ashad, 1 ball left. That shuffle again. Gets it onto the leg side and more runs off the bat. Good over for Hong Kong China again, a wicket in it. Just the 3 runs coming from it, 3 overs done. China 6 for 3.
It's the live to fight another day philosophy. Even if they're only picking up singles for the next few overs, China, what they need to do is just... What they need to do... I thought I heard a wasp around me, but there's no wasp. That's just some random miscellaneous buzzing. Anyway, what China need to do is just make sure they don't lose any more quick wickets. Just start to frustrate the opposition if they go another 5 or 6 overs this partnership.
The way Haroon's bowling, it's like tape ball almost. It's just got this really crazy late swing. Atik, on the other hand, is just bowling his normal line and length on a handkerchief. That's how we describe Atik Iqbal's bowling. He just finds a little patch on the pitch and then delivers it over and over again till he gets his man. And he will continue from the softball ground end. Gets past the outside edge straight away. And he's getting shape away. Not the mad swing that Haroon's getting, but good shape away. Going past the outside edge. A grin on the face already from Atik. And again, hands on head this time from Atik. He's not sure how that didn't get the edge. Gets through to Zishan Ali with the gloves on safely. Oh, that one is the in-swinger. Cut him in half. Inside edge of the bat. Going past, but not getting a tickle. Sub today, Yasim Murtaza, coming past the commentary position. Having a rest. And that's driven nicely, but won't beat the infield. Debutant Loy on screen. He's had a fantastic domestic season for the CHK Dragons with the bat. He's averaging 100 there for a while. Might have dropped down to about 90 now. Atik Iqbal. It goes big, straight up in the air. Somebody going to get under it. Running back, and it's bobbled. Is that Anas Khan? It's a hard catch running backwards. After all that, the catch going down, they get back safely for 2. Tien chancing his hand. Anas Khan and Atik Iqbal, good friends, so apologies later to him, I'm sure. Atik, this time a Yorker, and gets the dot. Wasn't an easy chance by any stretch of the imagination. He had to run 15, 20 metres backwards, the ball coming over the top of his head. But he got there in the end, just bobbled out, came to ground. Tien survives. And a swing and a miss to end the 4th over. Just the 2 runs coming from it. China 8 for 3. Another very tidy over from Atik Iqbal. Shouldn't have even had the 2 off it. Should have been a W, but Tien survives. There is Atik Iqbal on screen. He's very tall. That's who gets the extra bounce here at the Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground pitches. Again, beautifully manicured by the head groundskeeper, Jasim Udin, who we chatted to yesterday on the broadcast. Haroon Ashad will bowl his 3rd over. Can he add to his 3 wickets already? Huang on strike. He gets good bat on ball that time. Zaz Khan. Might see him with the ball. He'd like this swing as well. Haruna Shard goes full. Gets through. Dot ball. Have a look at the replay on this one. Oh, got that Yorker in swinger working again. Just a couple of stumps outside off. The dots continue. Huang yet to get off the mark from facing 8 deliveries, and he won't get off the mark because he will be clean bowled by Haruna Shard, who gets his 4th, and China are 8 for 4. There it is. He brought that big in-swinging Yorker back, and the death rattle for Huang. Faced 9 deliveries, didn't bother the scorers. This replay again, just angling in beautifully. Overplayed it, tried to swing big, got nothing on it. And the poor middle stump still askew. Zong coming to the crease now with his team 8 for 4, halfway through the 5th over. And I hope his teammates have explained to him what Haruna Shard's about to bowl, because it's very likely to be an in-swinging Yorker. Four wickets down for China inside the power play. Ball swinging madly in the early morning here at Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground. 4 wickets down, all to Haruna Shard. 4 for 3 off 2.3. He's got the left-hander this time. Is he going to try to swing it around his legs or get the edge? They've got the slip and a gully in place. And that's exactly what he tries first up, but left alone. Angling across the left-hander. Still getting good movement. He's decided he's going to go round the wicket, try to straighten it up. Haruna Shard around the wicket. Yue Chow. Almost. Every ball needs a replay when Haruna Shard's bowling. He's got it on a string. He's tried to angle that one in at middle and leg, but it swung too much. He couldn't get it to keep going in before going away. So easily left alone outside off. Zong will look to survive the final ball of Haroon's 3rd over. On the pads, Haroon pleading with umpire Vasher, but in the end it's 4 runs. That's why he's not giving it LBW. Must have been bat involved, and good runs for China. They move to 12, but for the loss of 4 wickets after 5. And taking you through to the drinks break, Jay Dancing Honey.
Yeah, good stuff there from Zong Yue Chow to get some bat on that. We don't know what the appeal was for. The left-hander picking up the first boundary, both for himself and for China. Both batters now on 4. China, at the very least, they'll want to avoid their lowest ever T20I total. Lowest total for China in men's T20Is is 23 against Malaysia. Yeah, they've been getting better with the bat, so I dare say they're probably going to go past that today. It's Hong Kong-China bowling lineup. They've been well served by Ehsan Khan for so many years. And it's the man, the living legend, the GOAT, into the attack for the final over of the power play. Ehsan Khan, an absolute wizard. Just keeps getting younger and younger. Still so fit. Still such a match winner for Hong Kong, China. Here's Ehsan. Watchfully played, no single there. Goes straight to Gaz. Mohammad Ghazanfar. Good to see the leg spinner on your screen get a game today. Yeah, someone that I rate very highly personally. Right on the money, turned away for an easy single. Chooses not to shy there, Azaz. But I just wonder from the other end, is Harun Arshad going to get another over? Is he going to get a chance to complete that 5-wicket haul? So all 4 wickets to fall so far have been taken by Harun Arshad. And all 4 have been hooping in-swingers. Ooh, yorked him there. Zhong Yu Chao did well, actually, to get his bat down. Very square-on stance from the left-hander. Yeah, he gets that bat down. That's in the air. Could be taken, Jamie. Yeah, easy catch. Suddenly, China, I beg your pardon, have lost half their side for 13. Zhong Yu Chao, he hit a boundary. See, he was trying to work that away against the spin of Ehsan. And it's always dangerous when you do that. And an easy catch lobbed into the leg side for Jamie Atkinson. So that's the end of Zhong Yu Chao for 4. Now it's Jung walking in at number 7. The score 13 for 5. We're still within the power play. 2 balls left in this, the 6th over. I don't think you're going to see China trying to go over the top. Just a reminder, their lowest total in men's T20Is is 23 against Malaysia. That was in July, the 26th of July, 2023. Pretty sure on that day it was Shazrul Izzat who set a record for the best ever figures. Yeah, Shazrul Izzat that day taking 7 for 8. The best figures in men's T20Is. That's just a fun bit of trivia. We're back live, the 13 for 5. Bang. Straight to the fielder, though. There's a good shot there from Jung. Just couldn't find the gap. Oh, perfect length. He's just dragged back his length. It's a very good end to the over. Just 1 run off it. And the wicket of Zhong Yu Chao. That's that LBW. LBW appeal that was rightfully aborted. And yes, indeed, it's going to be Harun Arshad to continue. He's got 4 wickets already. That's the 2nd time he's taken 4 wickets in a T20I to go with 1 5-fer. It's every chance he could convert this into his 2nd career 5-fer. If I was you, Harun Arshad, I would stick to the same. Just keep targeting the stumps with that vicious in-swinger. Ooh, just over the off stump. He's looking to the skies there, Arshad. And that's the extra bounce we were talking about. See, a very nice covering of grass. That's what saved him. Just going over the stumps on that occasion. Tian, he's on 5. Backs away. This time it misses the leg stump. Yeah, it seems like almost every delivery is a chance for a wicket here for Haroon. Again, that swing into the right-hander. And again, just marginally missing that leg stump. Still a slip in position. Hasn't had much to do with these hooping in-swingers. Gets back to that. Did well to dig it out. I'm sure he wants that 5 for Haroon Arshad. You can see him striving for a wicket every single delivery. If you're China at this point, surely you've got to expect that full delivery swinging into you. Can Haroon Arshad use that to his advantage? Maybe just shape one away from Tian Sen Chun. 3 balls left. Ooh, that's what he does. It's too good, that delivery. You know what they say, sometimes a delivery is too good to edge. Wide of the crease, angle in, bit of shape away. Wonderful, Haroon Arshad. The good news for China is after this, after these next 2 balls, there's no more Haroon Arshad today for them. He's been around this Hong Kong-China setup for half a decade now, Haroon Arshad. Yeah, it looks like he's coming up to the stumps, maybe. There's Ishan Ali. Throws away the cap, gets the helmet on. The cap goes in to the back pocket of Babar in the slips. Just wants to stop him coming down the track. Turned away. Deep fine leg, chases on. Yeah, it does well. I think that might be DJ Rao down there. Nah, not at all. That's Jason. They don't look the same at all, do they? DJ Rao and Jason. The debutant for Hong Kong China. Doing a good job there. Keeping it down to 1. Apologies. That was 2 runs there, so he's back on strike now, Tian. 2 leg byes. Last ball of what's been a brilliant spell so far. Defended. Another dot ball. But well done, Haroon Arshad. 4 overs, 4 wickets for 7. That is how you bowl with the new ball. They lost the toss, Hong Kong China. They were asked to field first. And Haroon Arshad has ripped the heart out of this Chinese top order. A job well done, no doubt. You can see Haroon. A couple of Hong Kong China fans as well in the background. Number 77, Haroon Arshad, brilliant. So that's 4 for 7 in his 4 overs. Just a minor glitch down there at the bottom of the screen. But yeah, 4 for 7. Brilliant. Here's Essen. Ooh, playing a miss. He's got a very deceptive arm ball that just rushes onto you. Hey, look at that. You think it's coming in, but it just holds its line. Worked away on the leg side. It's going to be runs. It's going to be at least 1. It's going to the boundary. Second boundary here for China. Nice way to get off the mark for Zheng. Score now moves on to 19. Yeah, good stuff there from Zheng. Played a bit across the line there. But he made up his mind. He knew where the fielders were as well. And we're back to normal proceedings. Another play and miss. That's the thing with Ehsan. Threatens both edges of the bat. Big shot, big appeal. Ah, perhaps no inside edge on that. Thought I might have heard something. See, how close was this? I think a bit of gap there between bat and ball. Good decision that from the umpire. Fired in, poked away to Jamie in the covers. My word, does Ehsan absolutely race through his overs. Bang, into the leg side, same region, same result. That's 2 boundaries in the over for Jung. He moves on to 8. And after 8 overs, the Chinese, they're 23 for 5. Just a little bit too short there. No, in fact, that wasn't a bad delivery at all from Ehsan. Just manufactured a shot there. It's Addy Lee's son doing the fielding there. A nice, strong throw from the young kid. So they just need 1 more run to avoid their lowest total in men's T20I cricket. A change in bowling here. Bit of left arm spin. Anas Khan into the attack for the first time today. Said it before, we'll say it again. Anas Khan, one of the standout performers for Hong Kong, China at the Asian Games. It's that performance in the Asian Games. It's earned him a more regular spot in this Hong Kong setup. He's still not a fixture in the first choice playing 11. Of course, Hong Kong, so many options with Yasim and Ehsan Khan, the primary finger spinners for them. There's good competition for that 3rd spinner's slot. I've seen a lot of spinners from Hong Kong. Ronak Kapoor, Dan Pascoe, Ghazanfar playing today. Here's Anas. Nice and straight. Nothing complicated. It's going to be very tough to score off him. I was thinking about bringing this long on in. Yeah, long in, long on, long off. In the circle now. Ghazanfar gets down nice and low. It's just 1. Yes, the invitation is here for the Chinese. If they want to go big, they're going to have to take a risk. They can get it over the infield. There is a scoring opportunity. But just as I say that, now for Jung, after those 2 boundaries, that long on and long off, they've dropped back to the boundary. Bang! Oh, this time it goes all the way. He's on fire. Jung, he's dealing in boundaries here. Big round of applause from that Chinese dugout. He's taking on these Hong Kong China spinners. Look at this, the shot of the day. His eyes lit up and bang! A straight sweep shot over a wideish long on region. Gets his arms up to Shiroi Vacha. Goes again! It's in the air and it's all the way! Back-to-back maximums for China and Jung. Races on to 20 off 10 balls. Look at that. Long on, back on the fence. He didn't give a... Didn't care. Didn't care at all. Zheng Shunjian Zheng Shunjian, remember the name. He's a boundary hitter. 2 6s, 2 4s. That's all he cares about. Let's see now. There's a mid-wicket in place, a deep square leg as well. Extra protection on the leg side. Fine leg in the circle. Mid-wicket also in the circle. Bang, down the ground. I got too excited. Harun Arshad there. We'll keep it down to a single. It's a good result, this for Hong Kong, China. Zheng off strike. Tian now. He's on 6 of 19. He's doing his job. Defended nicely. Well done, China. Big over that. 14 runs off it. After 9, China 37 for 5. If you're just joining us, it's China who won the toss and elected to bat. Their run rate now in excess of 4 runs and over for the first time in this innings. We're approaching that halfway mark. 9 overs done. See that scorecard as well. 0-0-0-2-6-4. That's not a phone number. That's the score of the first 5 batters. But Zheng, fantastic. 21 off 11. 2 6s over long on. 2 4s into deep square leg. That's how you do it. Clearly, Zheng, he's someone to keep an eye on in the years to come for China. Zheng on strike again. Ooh, that sneaked under his bat. A quicker Yorker there from Essen. He's really good at doing that, isn't he? Perfect length. Back live now. Oh, and he's bowled him. He gets his man. He gets the revenge. Does Ehsan Khan. 6th wicket down. It's the massive one of Zheng Shunjian. Look at that. Can't keep going after me, says Ehsan Khan. Right on the money. Timber disturbed again. It's 6 down now. We're going to take a short break here for drinks, I believe. Yeah. Chunjuo Yu walking in at 6. You can rest a bit, grab a cold drink. Almost at the halfway mark. They've lost more than half of their wickets. 37 for 6. Yeah, not an ideal morning this for China after they won the toss and elected to bat first. See that match summary. Only one real batter making an impression there for China. Zheng with 21, including 2 4s, 2 6s, but he was just bowled by Ehsan Khan, who has figures of 2 for 9 and 2.2 overs. But it's that man right up top for Hong Kong, China. Harun Arshad, 4 overs, 4 for 7. What a new ball spell that was. That's why China are 37 for 6 after 9.2. Don't go too far. In around 2 minutes, we'll be back with you for the second half of this innings. 37 for 6. Chen Zhuoyu, the hard-hitting left-hander, Chen Zhuoyu, has his task cut out for him, not just because of the scoreline, but because there are some cracks outside that left-hander's off stump. 4 deliveries left in this over, after which Aaron Bush will be rejoining us in the comm box. Big appeal, sliding down leg perhaps. Yeah, he appeals. When he appeals with conviction, is Ehsan Khan. Yeah, definitely sliding down leg with that angle. Shortens his length. Perfect, perfect. From the wizard, the legend. Chen Zhuoyu, can he put up some stubborn resistance? Yeah, in behind that nicely. 3 consecutive dots. Last ball of the over coming up. Ehsan. Big swing, makes no connection. It's a wicket made in. The score remains 37, but they've lost 6 wickets now. .37 for 6 at the halfway mark. Anas Khan conceded 14 in his solitary over. Gets a second shot at these Chinese batters. Step out and just rest my vocal cords. Here's Aaron Bush.
Thanks, Jay. An exciting first 10 overs, especially for Hong Kong China fans. 6 wickets falling, 4 of them to Haroon Ashad. Ehsan's got 2 himself now. Anas Khan from the Argyle Street end. We saw it attack last over. Back-to-back 6s in Anas Khan's first over, but he'll fight back with the left arm. And does immediately. Around the wicket. Gets it to grip and straighten on. Bottom of the bat protects the stumps. Chen's done well, survived 22 balls now. We will definitely see him with the ball. He would have liked what he saw, not for his team, but the amount of swing that Haroon Ashad was getting. And he's got to go, doesn't survive more than 23 balls. He's out for 6, and the 7th wicket falls. Anas Khan fights back, gets his first wicket, and China now 37 for 7. On the replay, this one straighter, then straightens and takes middle and off. Tien departs just after the drinks break. Remember last time China batted and played against Hong Kong, they batted their full 20 overs, only 8 wickets falling. This time it's going to be tough. Only 3 wickets remaining. Zhao coming to the crease, joining Chen. Hong Kong China have done well, both with the quicks and the slower bowlers. Ehsan Khan, Anas Khan, and got 3 wickets between them. All set. Zhao out there in the middle. Umpire Basha makes his way back to his spot. Zhao just checking out where the field is. They've given him all the room in the world on the leg side. If he wants to get a single, it's full, it's on the toes. Big appeal, and the finger goes up. Back-to-back wickets for Anas Khan. He's on a hat-trick in China. They're 37 for 8. Big appeal there from Anas Khan. He was very confident. The finger goes up from umpire Vasher. The finger goes up from Anas Khan. And just 2 more wickets to finish off China's batting innings now. Brings Ma to the crease, number 10. That's his spot. Ma almost at the crease. Anas Khan, hat-trick ball. And watchful from Ma, survives that hat-trick delivery. End of this over. We're going to get an interview with one of the Hong Kong China stars having a rest today. But Anas Khan, 1 ball left in the 11th. Driven nicely, hard. There is protection on the ropes. Zaz Khan keeps it to a single mark, gets off the mark. 11 overs done. China 38 for 8. And now we're going to have an interview with Martin Coetzee and Mona Wong.
Hi, we have Martin here with us now. So you guys have been winning all matches in the group stage so far. It must be nice. How does it feel?
Oh, it's good. T20 cricket is all about momentum, so as long as we can keep the ball rolling and winning the tight ones, I think it is good for all the games coming up.
Then are you happy with your own performance? Any improvements?
Yeah, I probably went out in the worst way possible in a cricket game, getting run out at the bowler's end, but besides that, yeah, I was hitting them well, so far so good, yeah.
Yeah. Gonna perform better next game?
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully the next game I play in is the final, so yeah, hopefully a good performance there when it matters to win the big game.
Is it going to be your personal goal in this tour, or anything you want to add on to that?
I think playing in a final is probably the best preparation for future games coming up. So when the pressure is on, so yeah, a good match-winning performance is definitely a goal of mine for the final.
Okay, since you guys are already in the final, how big of a chance do you guys think you're going to win?
I think if we play good cricket, it doesn't matter what the opposition is. I think if we play to our strengths on our home ground, I think we should have a very good chance of winning.
Just sorry to interrupt there, Mona and Martin Coetzee, but another wicket's fallen, the 9th. Hassan Khan gets his 3rd. And China now 38 for 9.
Now you get.
Ma departing. Good delivery from Hassan Khan as the number 11 comes out to bat. We'll cross back to Mona and Martin Coetzee.
Repeat. We were just about we were talking about that the team is already in the finals, and how big of a chance do you guys think you're going to win?
I think a very good chance. Home conditions, we're a confident team at the moment, winning games. So I think we've got a very good chance if we play to our strengths and our full potential to win the tournament.
Sure. And last question, it's actually Chinese New Year right now. Do you have any celebration activities with your friends, families, or you guys are just busy prepping this tour?
So because of the cricket, there was no other plans, but it was also my little girl's birthday, so it was a double celebration for us at our household this Chinese New Year.
I'm sure you guys are very happy with it.
Martin, I'm going to ask you a question from the commentary position. Hopefully you can hear me. Are you feeling fully fit? I did hear that you did have a bit of a niggle. Are you ready and fit for the final tomorrow?
So I had a little bit of a fitness test this morning, a bit of a run around, felt pretty good. I know there's a lot of cricket coming up, but obviously want to be ready tomorrow morning for the final. So holding thumbs, I think after another run around tomorrow morning we'll see, but I think so. I hope I'll be able to play.
Well, fantastic. Thanks for joining us here on Cricket Hong Kong broadcast. Mona Wong talking to Martin Coetzee, and hopefully we'll see him fit and ready to go in the final tomorrow. One more wicket here for Hong Kong China to end the China batting innings. Hassan Khan now with 3 for 9. We saw him go wicketless yesterday against Japan, but not today. Finishes off his 4-over spell, 3 for 9. Beautiful bowling from the master Hassan Khan, and after 12, China 38 for 9. Anas Khan to continue from the Argyle Street end. Back-to-back wickets last over. He went for 2 sixes in a row in his first. He got 2 wickets in a row in his second over. 2 overs, 2 for 15. That was Khan on screen just there before. Now Anas. Bubba Hyatt joining us down long off near the commentary position with the big shades on again. 2 pairs of shades. There's one Anas's sunglasses, yeah, there we go. It's not a new fashion statement to wear 2 pairs of sunglasses today. Anas Khan going to go left arm over the wicket to the left-hander. Watches that one onto the bat, Chen, nicely, and punches it down to long on for a single. He waited on that shot, waiting to see where it pitched, then punched it down to long on for a single. First game, Hong Kong, China v China. They batted their 20, 48 for 8. A little short of that at the moment, 39 for 9. Still got plenty of overs remaining. See out the next 7.5. But only the 1 wicket in hand is going to be tall order. These two at the tail needing to put a partnership together. Shilin yet to get off the mark. And he's going to try here, chances up. Gets through. Jamie Atkinson doesn't pull the trigger on that one. Gets through for a single. Gets off the mark. Chen, who got off the mark. The last delivery he faced, back on strike. Left arm to left hand. Goes big this time. Is it long enough? No. 1 bounce to Atkinson. Tried to go big into the gap, but went straight to Jamie Atkinson on the bounce. Gusty here. You can see the players' shirts and pants flapping around in the breeze at Tin Kwong Road. Big appeal for LBW, and the finger goes up. That's the end of the China batting innings. They're all out for 41. Anas Khan gets his 3rd, and China bowled out in the 13th for 41. Excellent fight back from Anas Khan. Was hit big twice, 2 sixes in a row in his first over. The next 2 overs, he's got 2 wickets and then gets the final one with an LBW. Chen remains not out. So they depart. Chose to bat, winning the toss, China. Tall order, Haroon Ashad had the ball on a string. They're swinging it in, getting the Yorkers. LBW's bowled. They were unplayable, not just for China players. Anybody out there would have been struggling against Haroon Ashad's first spell. And then ably supported with a 3 for both Anas Khan and Hassan Khan. The 3 bowlers. Atiq Iqbal also bowled in that spell. He was unlucky not to get a wicket. It was a drop catch off his bowling. We'll have a look at the batting card for China. It's not pretty. Only 1 person getting into double figures. Zheng doing a great job until he was bowled on 21. He's the one that hit the 2 big sixes. And Hassan Khan getting his wicket. That top order all going very cheaply. Huang lasted 9 balls, but the next 2 out for Golden Ducks, including the captain, Wei Guolei. And at the end, 41 all out in the 13th. Have a look at the bowling card for Hong Kong China. This is much prettier. You can see Atiq Iqbal, we'll start with him. He bowled 2 overs, only got the 3 runs off it and had a drop catch, so no wickets for him. But Haroon Ashad opening the bowling from the Argyle Street end. 4 wickets, 1 maiden, 4 for 7, and then the slower bowlers of Hassan Khan and Anas Khan mopping up the end, 3 wickets apiece, 3 for 9 for Ehsan Khan, 3 for 18 for Anas Khan. So there we have it. We're in the innings break, a bit earlier than expected with 41 runs on the board. Hong Kong China will come out to bat, needing 42 runs for victory. Stick around, watch that one. The debutant, Jason Loy, I've been told, on the down low. Not officially. We'll have to see and wait and see what happens, but I do believe Jason might be coming out to opening the bat today. Captain of Cricket Hong Kong Dragons, getting his nod, getting his cap for Hong Kong China today, first time. And he'll be out with the bat, probably with Nazako Khan. We'll have to wait and see. We're doing the innings break, and join us on the other side for the run chase. Welcome back to Ting Kwong Road Recreation Ground for Game 5 of the 2024 East Asia Cup. Aaron Bush with you, and we're almost ready to get underway with this run chase. Hong Kong China will need 42 to win, and opening the batting just for a change today. 2 new batters coming out for Hong Kong China. Jason Loy, the debutant, and he'll be joined by Azaz Khan, which is a change because I was also told in my little whisper that he was going to come in at number 3 just to mix things up, but he's going to come in and open the batting with Jason. 42 runs shouldn't be too much of a problem for Hong Kong China. Good batting line up again today. They bowled well. There could be some surprises. We saw how much swing Haroon Ashad got in those opening overs. And Tien for China would likely opening the bowling and hoping to get a similar. Looks like Jamie Atkinson's also got the pads on over there, so he might be coming in 3 or 4. Umpires, Shelton de Cruz and Shiroi Vasher heading out in the middle, ready to get this underway. And there you go, Jason Loy on the right, or on our left. Azaz Khan now behind him on the right, and they're the 2 umpires as well. And right behind them, it's the China side coming out, trying to defend 41. They got 48 against Hong Kong in the first time they met in the East Asia Cup this year, and 41 this time. They've got to play another game this afternoon, of course, 2 p.m. China will be facing Japan, and that game to decide who plays Hong Kong China tomorrow morning from 9 a.m. in the final of the 2024 East Asia Cup. See the captain for China on screen, number 23, Wei Guo Lei. He'll sit at slip. And as suggested, Tien has the ball in hand from the softball ground end. Keep an eye on how his first deliveries go. The last time he bowled against Hong Kong, he took 3 wickets in 4 balls. Azaz Khan is going to take strike. Jason Loy at the non-striker's end. Umpires signalling to the scorers. China still up and about, looking to defend 41. Wind, big gusts coming across Ting Kwong Road. We haven't seen that so far in this series. So another thing to the batters to keep an eye on as Tien bowling to Azaz. Well, it starts with a wide. Have a look at this delivery. Wide it was. How much movement. And he got an angle away from Azaz Khan. Too far in the end. Good start. He'd like what he saw. He just needs to get the line correct. As he resets. And again, this one goes past the bat, inside the tram lines. Good bowling wicket, this new one we're playing on today. Good shape away, yes. Been the pick of the bowlers for China, that's for sure. Been very impressed with Tien in this series. Slip in place. The captain looking for a catch. Comes down. Crunches it onto the offside. There's indecision. Just gets back in time. That was close. Nervy start from Hong Kong China. Went straight to the fielder. Jason wasn't that interested in the run, so Azaz had to come back. Azaz looking to get off the mark. Came down the pitch, getting to the fall of the ball, trying to negate some of that shape away. Dan shuffles down. He will get his first runs off the bat this time on the leg side. And it will bring the debutant, Jason Loy, on strike. The big hitting CHK Dragons captain here domestically in Hong Kong. Received his cap today from the captain, Nazakat Khan. Also did a little ceremony with the coach, Simon Willis. which I'm sure is probably already up on Cricket Hong Kong social media. Check it out on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. And watches that one nicely. Squared him up a little bit, but he kept it head over the ball to defend. Just a sighter. Only 42 runs required. Plenty of time. Get some practice out in the middle. Been a sub for the first few games. Today, not only gets his debutant cap, but gets sent out to bat immediately. One stayed a little low, outside off. Bit of interest again. Good over from Tien. Watch on the replay. That one's started on off stump and then shaped away and stayed a little low. Kept it. Huang with the gloves on for China, taking it down at his toes. Big, strong unit is Jason Loy. He can hit big. Doesn't hit any of that one. Comes forward, gets through him. A very tidy over to start with for China. Just 2 runs coming from it. 1 extra, 1 off the bat. Final delivery. Beautiful shape away. Loy coming forward. In the end survives. And after 1 over, Hong Kong China 2 for none. Requiring another 40 runs off 19. China going to go with the quicks from both ends. It's Ma. See there on screen, number 18. Be bowling from the Argyle Street end. Azaz Khan on strike. They've taken the slip out, looks like, from Ma. Pushed back down to deep third. A short extra cover in a catching position. The mid-wicket's also well inside the circle. Ma to Azaz. Tries to pull that onto the leg side. It just goes to that short mid-wicket region. Bowling well so far, China. Racking up the dots. That one has gone down leg side. Will it get cut off at the ropes? It will. That deep third scurries around, so it'll be a wide +1, I think. Umpire Vasher, in his tradition, very slow to signal. Takes his time, slowly raises the arms. 2 more on the board, and Jason Loy back on strike. Yet to get off the mark. Good swing again. Gusts. New ball. New pitch. Job for the Hong Kong China openers to survive. Ma bowling to Jason Loy. Puts that one in short. Jason just leans back and lets it go through. He's watchful there. And kind of followed him back in as well. Ma, and again to Loy, full, strays down leg again, well taken this time by Huang, but another extra. When you're defending 41, can't be giving away too many extras. So far, 5 runs on the board for Hong Kong China, and 4 of them have come in extras, just the 1 off the bat for Azaz Khan. Ball moving around so much, struggle to control. This time bat on ball. Yes, no, yes. Jason Loy gets his first runs for Hong Kong China, and he's going to come back for 2. Guided it beautifully. Gets a round of applause from the Hong Kong China dugout as well. First runs for Hong Kong, China for Jason Loy. Still 3 balls remaining with the 2 extras so far, so only halfway through the second over. I'll ease the nerves for Jason Loy, getting his first runs. This time Fuller from Ma and just pushed onto the leg side. Talked earlier in the broadcast, I've had a chat to Jason Loy about how he's come to be the captain for CHK Dragons and now in the Hong Kong China side on the podcast. And more runs this time. That could be a boundary. Going, gone. The 2 kids down there doing the fielding from Hong Kong Cricket Club. One of the Lee boys tossing it back in. And the first boundary for Hong Kong China and Jason Loy. This one was nice. He watched it, didn't move away or shape in this time from Ma, so crunched on the offside. One does the fielding, one does the throw. Good sharing, lads. A big appeal. The left hand of Shiroi stays down. Jason Loy survives. And it's very high, and he was hopping up in the air as well, so no troubles for the umpire there. And after 2, Hong Kong China now 11 for no loss. Now talk about the podcast, the 8/452 8/52 podcast. You can catch it on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. All about Hong Kong cricket and the people in Hong Kong cricket, including Azaz Khan and Jason Loy, who have both been on the show. And we can see some of our dignitaries from Cricket Hong Kong on screen. The chairperson, Burji Shroff. Looks like he's talking to Anoop Gidwani down there. Deep in discussion during the over break. Azaz Khan back on strike. Just the single so far for Azaz, promoted up the order. And crunches it over the top of the infield. How far? 1 bounce for 4. Now he's getting into the runs. Tien this time a bit fuller, and Azaz Khan with the shuffle down, crunching it. They've put the long off back now. Something's just happened and got in the eyes of Azaz Khan. And Azaz Khan now ready. Good chat with Azaz Khan on the podcast too. Quiet man. And plenty to say. You should check it out. Comes down the pitch again, then just pushes it out to point. Back to his crease safely. Tien still bowling very nicely. That one that was a bit full was attacked by Azaz Khan. Follows it up with a dot ball. Comes down again, punches that one hard through extra cover. Races to the ropes for another boundary. There's the feet of our dignitaries as it races past. Tommy from Cricket Hong Kong picks it up, tosses it back in. 4 runs. Watch this one. Full again. Azaz comes down. It's outside off. And that's where it was dispatched to. After a very tidy start, the run starting to flow for Hong Kong China in this small run chase. Comes down again, drops it down. Gets a single. 2 fours and a single for Azaz Khan this over. He moves to 10 now off just 8. And Jason Loy back on strike. Good opening battle between Tien and Loy. 3 dot balls getting past the outside edge as well. But following over, Jason got some runs, get rid of the nerves, the butterflies ease. Opening the batting on his first game for Hong Kong, China. Around the wicket. Got an edge on that one too. I think that's off the bat for 4. No, leg buys. And that moves Hong Kong, China to 24. They're over halfway towards that total required of 42, which means I'm going to drop out. Get ready for the presentation. Player of the Match Award, and Jay Dancing Honey will take you through the rest of the run chase.
Thanks, Aaron. Look at this replay there. Yeah, once again, finding some movement away from the right-hander. It's been a common feature of his tournament so far, Tien. It's been a decent start, actually, with the ball for China. Coming around the wicket now. Ooh! Stayed a bit low there on Jason Louis. Just 18 more runs to win. That's the end of the over. They're going exactly 8 runs and over here, Hong Kong, China. After 3, they're 24 for none. Required rate just 1.06 runs and over. Nice and straight from Ma. Yeah, they're here for the experience. They're here to get better and grow with each successive game. So a bit of a baptism of fire here today for the Chinese. And yesterday as well. They were put to the sword by Kendall Karawaki Fleming and Yamamoto Lake. Flat batted, work to do, just dives over it. Luo Shilin, it was always going to be tough. It's another boundary here to Azaz. He moves on to 14. He moves on to 14 and just 14 more to win as well. Like what he did here though, Azaz. Couple of steps down the wicket, bang. Knew where the gaps were, didn't get it right off the middle. Was forced to change in the field as well. We see mid-on now dropping back to long on. Luo Shilin. Worked away this time. Shout of bowler, shout of bowler. Ooh, it's a direct hit. Just about got his bat down in time. I'm not sure if he slid the bat in, actually. He might have just plonked it in there, Azaz. Tucks him up. Good stuff. Ma Qian Cheng. Ma Qian Cheng. The only bowler to have taken a 5-wicket haul for China in men's T20Is. That was against Myanmar. Not too long ago, in fact. 5 for 9 in China's first ever victory in men's T20Is. 2 balls left in the over. Over pitch, driven, can't find the gap, but they're going to get through for 1 nonetheless. Good bit of running there. Yeah, nice for Jason Liu to get a bit of a hit out here at TKRG, making his debut for Hong Kong, China. Very low target to chase. So it's good to see Nazakat just get him up the order, give him something to do. Short arm jab, Luo Shilin this time gets out the long barrier. Good stuff there, just keeps it down to 1. End of the over, another good one for Hong Kong China. 7 runs off it. After 4, it's 31 for none. Target of just 42. If you're just joining us, it's Hong Kong China who won the toss. Oh, sorry, China who won the toss and decided to bat first. Hong Kong China, they were up to the task. 4 wickets for 7 for Harun Arshad with the new ball. All 4 wickets falling to hooping in-swingers. What a spell that was. Really broke the back of that Chinese first innings effort. Yeah, 3 bowls, 1 LBW. Huang Junjie behind the stumps has had not much to do. And for the first time today, a better left arm spin. Here's Chun Zhuoyu. Too short. Gets away with that. It's only going to be 1. Worked away, square leg. Onto that in a flash. Yeah, so good to see Jason Liu make his debut for Hong Kong China. Ooh, a missed stumping there. He overbalanced. It's going to be a wide delivery. Should have been the first wicket that for China. Huang's actually been pretty good behind the sticks at the East Asia Cup. Back live, pulled away easily. Finds that gap. Deep mid-wicket will not cut that off. Second boundary for Liu, moves into double figures now. 11 off 14. See Addy Lee over there, Remy as well, handing the ball rather back to the fielder. Yeah, easy pickings on this. Didn't bother keeping it down, did he? Knew exactly where the gap was and picked up 4 runs. Countdown begins. Just 5 more runs required for victory. A big hit now will seal the chase. Ooh, kept a bit low. Just rushed on to Jason Liu. A real chance for Hong Kong China to close out this chase within the power play itself. Drilled down the ground. It's just a single. So it's shaping up to be 2 very handy red inkers for both Aizaz and Jason. With 4 required to win, Aizaz with an opportunity to get the winning runs. Cut away! That's the winning runs! A massive win for Hong Kong China. A win by 10 wickets. They chase down 42 with 15 overs to spare. Here's the winning moment. Chun Zhuoyu, the left arm spinner. Yeah, just a bit too short, too much width, and slashed away to that deep point boundary for 4. Well done, Aizaz Khan. 21 not out for the elegant right-hander. Jason Liu ends on 12 not out off 16. Handshakes all around. Shiroy Vacha had a pretty good day as an umpire. And this series, this game being played in great spirits between Hong Kong China and their mainland neighbors. So a humbling defeat this for the Chinese, but no doubt a learning opportunity. And that's why they're here. They're here to grow. They're here to keep getting better. They've had their moments as well, haven't they, the Chinese? 21 not out for Aizaz Khan. 12 not out for Jason Liu. Caps off a very one-sided contest here at the Tin Kwong Road Recreation Ground. You can see Anas Khan as well. Good comeback from him. Leaked 14 runs in his first over. Came back to take 3 wickets. Aizaz Khan, Atiq Iqbal. Not much work to do today. Still in their hoodies. Yeah, Jamie as well. He was good behind the sticks. Oh, apologies. It was Zishan behind the sticks today. Not too much work to do for Jamie. 3 wickets as well for Essen. Barber had a good day in the field. He's got support staff as well for Hong Kong, China. Anshi Rant, it's not often you see him carrying the drinks. But nice to see him get a bit of a rest today. Jason Liu coming into this lineup for Hong Kong. So good to see Jason make his debut as well. But well done, Hong Kong, China. After a very tough start to this home international season, they've bounced back. They've won 4 on the bounce against both Japan and China. And that's the end of the group stages for them. They're into the final now, and this victory also means that Japan have qualified. Assuming, of course, that they do get over the line against the Chinese in the afternoon game. Hey, he's looking at the camera. Anas Khan. He's got every reason to be proud. The left arm spinner gets a pat on the back as well. I think that's Nazakat Khan saying, well done, buddy. And they've earned an extended break of Hong Kong, China. The very clinical performance. That's the thing. 21 and 12 at the top of the order for Ehsan and Jason Lui. 10-wicket win. They barely took any time to knock off this target of 42. The bowling figures, Tian Sen-chun threatening as always with the new ball. 2 overs, none for 11. Chan Chang Ma as well, none for 16 and it's 2. And Chen Zhuo Yu, just the solitary over for the left-arm spinner, conceding 11 runs, including that winning shot that went down to deep point for 4. So there's the match summary. If you're just tuning in, well, the game's over. It's China who won the toss and surprisingly chose to have a bat first. But look at that, right up top, 21 for Zheng. He was fantastic, actually. 2 fours into deep mid-wicket, 2 sixes over a wideish long-on region. But he was the only batter to reach double figures for the Chinese. And the bowling card for Hong Kong. Look at that, 4 for 7. Harun Arshad, spectacular with the new ball. Ehsan Khan, well, dependable. I beg your pardon, as always. 3 for 9 in his 4 overs. 3 for 18 for Anas Khan in 2.4. They took all 10 wickets for Hong Kong before the openers knocked off the target of 42 in just 5 overs. Hong Kong, China win by 10 wickets. Pretty shortly, we're going to be having that presentation ceremony for you. Aaron Bush, he's out there. He's getting ready. He's warming up his vocal cords. Getting ready for that presentation. Aaron Bush, he's warmed up his vocal cords. He's got that Chinese jacket on as well, looking nice and ethnic. Is Aaron Bush. Yeah, it's an interesting outfit, I gotta say. He's got his sports shoes on, Chinese jacket. He's got the Cricket Hong Kong China cap as well. Yeah, the player of the match, he's ready. Nazakat, he's ready as well. Just making sure we're getting our camera angles right. And if you just tuned in, there's no need to rub your eyes. That scoreline is indeed accurate. Hong Kong, China, a very dominant display from the home side today. And a bit of a baptism of fire for the Chinese. I'm so glad they're down here in Hong Kong after 5.5 years for the 2024 Men's East Asia Cup.
Thanks, Jay. And yes, the end of Game 5. It's in the books. Hong Kong, China, big victors over China. China putting on that 41 runs all out in the 13th over and then chased down in just 5 overs by the opening batters of Azaz Khan and Jason Loy on debut for Hong Kong, China. We're going to have a chat to the captain, Nazagat Khan. He's going to come in and join us. We'll have a quick brief chat about this game and also the final coming up tomorrow. A big win for you guys today.
Yes, it was a very good win, especially bowlers have bowled really well. We wanted to bowl straight into the stump and they executed our plans.
That was some good bowling all round. Just use the 4 bowlers, 4 wickets for Haroon, 3 for Ehsan, 3 for Anas Khan. It was good to watch out there as the captain.
Yes, of course, the plan was to just bowl straight into the stump and that's what they did and they were successful in that.
Now, coming up tomorrow, you guys have already booked your place in the final of the East Asia Cup. This afternoon's game will decide who you play. Is the team ready and looking forward to it? And are you going to keep an eye on this afternoon's game to see who you're playing?
Yes, of course, we have to make sure that we're going to do well tomorrow as well. It's a big game and we're going to play our best team. And yeah, we are looking forward to it.
Well, rest up. You've got the afternoon off. China back-to-back games today. Nazagat Khan, congratulations on the big win today. Good luck tomorrow for the final. And now we're going to do the Player of the Match Award, a tough one to choose today, bringing in the chairperson from Cricket Hong Kong, Burgee Shroff, to present. Thanks, Burgee, for joining us again. Got the award in hand, and who could it be? Of course, the man that got 4 wickets in his 4-over spell, Haroon Ashad. Haroon, we'll have a quick chat. That was an inspired spell of bowling. Is that one of your best, if not the best spell you've bowled?
Yeah, I mean, the plan was, very simple, just bowl straight and coming out nicely as well. There was good swing, so just was keeping it simple.
That swing in the first over and the second over was just amazing. We were watching it on the broadcast. It was moving in to the bottom. The batters could not do anything about it. It wouldn't matter who you bowled to, whether it was China or any of the top sides. That was unplayable.
Yeah, like I said, the in-swing is my natural swing, and as you said, even me, I was surprised the way it was swinging. It wasn't swinging as much the game I played earlier, but today was swinging much more. So, I just kept it simple and tried to aim at the stumps.
Well, congratulations on your Player of the Match award, Haroon Ashad, with a 4-for, getting all the way through the China lineup. Don't forget, we've got back-to-back China games here on Cricket Hong Kong Broadcasting. 2 p.m. It will be the big game to decide who is in the final tomorrow. It's China versus Japan. Join us live from 1:30 p.m. on Cricket Hong Kong YouTube and Fan Code in India.